Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you. Finally. What the hell was wrong with this thing? I sat here and refreshed the stupid chat room thing on OBS Live like 13 different times just now. And until logging out and then signing back in did it finally go back to my chat. Makes no sense whatsoever. I'd like to bring the chat box down and actually have it sit over the top of my game so I don't have to keep doing this number every few seconds. But I worked with it for a little while this afternoon, but I haven't figured out yet how to get it to stay on top of everything else. Like Pretzel Rocks, if I wanted to move it down here so that way I could keep it on the left hand side of the screen, kind of keep it over everything I could, but that's in its own program and it's got its own setup with how to keep it on top of everything else. And no, Gravy, there's no soft fleshy parts on my computer, so there wouldn't be anything for me to stab. And besides, this is my only means of communication with the outside world. I don't want to stab my computer. That song just sounded weird. What, babe? Come here. Hurry up. Love you, baby.
Good night, Daddy.
Good night. Go on now. Go on now. I love my daughter to death, but she will run her mouth for 30 years if I don't make her go on. She gets it, honestly. She gets it from me, so. Will you not drop? Stupid game does not want to drop the damn ring I want. And here's the kicker. I've already had this ring once already. I could have reforged the set on it and turned it into the other ring. Maybe this will be another ancient nemesis bracer. Ooh, it is. It's not better, but I can send it over to my mage, or my wizard. Hey, Zahani. I'll turn that music down just a little. No? There we go. Now I don't feel like I'm blowing my eardrums out. If the music too loud for you guys, just let me know. Or if it's too low. Let go of me, stupid. Tired of getting stuck somewhere because the stupid game wants to do something else other than what I want it to do. How many times I've died because of that crap. What are you guys up to tonight? Y'all having a good night? Hope y'all are having a good night anyways. Okay, Fat Boy's gonna explode. I so should have went with the darn monk this season. I know exactly what class I'm playing at the beginning of every season from now on. I'm going to start off with the monk so that way I can get to at least T70 so I can get to the very high end, be able to drop whatever I want to drop. You know, 1200 frickin' bloodstones every 5 seconds. Okie dokie. You know what I mean? So that way I can easily roll whatever I want on my other characters and don't have to go with the lowest common denominator on everything. Then my next thing, so that way I can get the one of the season journey requirements, I think it's for the Slayer, is master one of the, or the first one is complete a set dungeon, because there are specific dungeons for certain sets of armor. The easiest one I have found to complete so far has been Tragul's set. Easy. So get a Necromancer so that way I can do that. Once I have the Necro and I've got that done, then I can go back to the at that point in time I can go back to my monk and keep going from there. I've been playing this game for a long time. I've just fairly recently have started thinking about getting serious about it. I could move over to PoE or something else like that, but PoE is such a... Okay. Path of Exile is a good game. I love their skill tree, or the passive skill tree. I love how, you know, you can basically build whatever you want on whatever character you want. It doesn't matter. It just depends on where you start at on the passive skill tree. But the fact that they have somehow optimized the game for solid state drives, at the same time have unoptimized the game for hard drives to the point where you can barely play without running certain launch options. I cannot fathom that. I don't understand how that's a good design idea. What's going on, Zahani? What are you oh my godding about? Somebody running their mouth, or did the little one say something extremely strange, which is her view? She loves to say strange things. Oh yeah, go figure. She's a strange one. She gets it honestly. What did she do now? That's all I can ask. What did she do now? Yes, and I would play Grim Dawn, but the fact that you basically have to have mods bothers me. If you want any kind of real, I don't know, customization with everything. I've been playing it in my free time, just going through learning the story. I like the story. Called me a ding dong. Go figure. If you tell her I said she's a ding dong, and that she's my ding dong, and it's okay. Little crazy child. That and PoE and Grim Dawn both. Still, God, this. And this is the most annoying thing about ARPGs in this day and age. Is, for some reason, they think that people still enjoy playing loot Tetris. I want to run I want to run through the game and kill, hordes of enemies. I don't want to stop every 15 seconds to play loot Tetris so that way I can pick up the next item that I want in my frickin' bags. Stop making us have to play loot Tetris. See, Pagan Online did a good job with that. You don't have to play loot Tetris with your loot in Pagan. You don't really have to do that with D3 either. But Path of Exile, Grim Dawn, and quite a few others, you have to sit down and play loot Tetris. Why? I did not want to talk to that dude. Come on. I had more people I wanted to go come kill because I wanted the death press. No, now. I don't know as I'll kill this guy fast enough to be able to loot everything. Yep, got it. Okay. I don't need another arc stone. I get tired of seeing the same damn things drop over and over and over again. Oh well. Oh no, I might switch out and play some Destiny. I like looter games. Oh, yay! It's not the cow level, but it'll do. Please let me get a bovine bardish while I'm in here. That will actually let me go to the cow level. Which they used to be only a seasonal thing. They used to not... Like the bovine bardish used to only drop during like this time of the year. Now it'll drop anytime. Doesn't matter. cows? I like this little area though, because once you get to the main little room here, the more cows you kill, the bigger the XP bonus you get, so... It takes a minute to ramp up the damn thing. Why don't they just send a horde at me right in the very beginning? Come on. Gold. My God. Yay. I like that little room. It's fun. See, those are the kind of mechanics that I like to see. Things like that. I mean, no, it's not necessarily the end-all, be-all to the greatest mechanic in any game ever, but it's fun. I think it's what a lot of devs are missing nowadays. They're forgetting what it's like to have fun. You got these idiots like frickin' EA who have basically already killed Anthem, a game that was supposed to have a 10-year lifespan. And they're going, oh, okay, we're not worried about that. We want more games as a service. So now instead of doing more Anthem, they're already trying to move on to Dragon Age 4, and it's like, you're pissed off because Anthem didn't do as well, because a game that you basically had no fingers in whatsoever until it finally started doing well completely destroyed your game. And so now you're wanting to move on to something else because you were unhappy with it. Well, there's a reason why you fucked it up. There's a reason why. Most of you aren't game devs. You're freaking businessmen. Stop trying to tell the game devs what to do. Tell them you want a successful game. They will make you a successful game. Stop asking them to make you a successful game that actually takes 4 years. Stop asking them to make it in 5 months. Stop doing that. You cannot get it through these fucking idiots' heads. Yes, everybody likes to make money. Everybody likes to have a little, you know, little something lying in their pockets. Okay, cool. Stop doing it at the expense of gamers. Yes, we have a hobby that is just as expensive as other things, but at the same time, it's like, come on. And I tell you what, I rant about this because I've been playing video games since I was like knee-high to a grasshopper, as it said. I was like 2 years old when I started playing video games. Started off with the Nintendo Entertainment System back in the 80s. Basically stole it from my mama. And, you know, so this is something I've grown up with. I've been playing, as I know a lot of you have, ever since you were kids. You know, you've been playing. I've wanted to be a game dev ever since I was a kid. I've not really wanted to ever do anything else. Well, I take that back. I wanted to be a marine biologist at one time, and then I found out you had to be good at chemistry, and I said, fuck that. You know, I've wanted to be a game dev for a long time. I like designing things. and myriads of my own worlds that I've designed and tried to come up with. I've got an idea right now for an ARPG in the similar vein as Diablo, you know, point and click and all that, but mech based instead of flesh and bone. I think it'd be cool. I got to thinking that maybe instead of having your usual demons and runaway AI and different crap like that, you could actually do something where... So let's see, one of the things I've never seen, and if you know of one, please let me know. But I personally have never seen an ARPG that was focused on destroying alien invaders. It's always been demons or something of that nature. Demons or monsters, but never aliens. And what I would like to see is something mech based, so like your the different items and loot and stuff that drops are going to be different things, like new weapons, new legs. Maybe you want a mech that moves around on treads. In the game, your class, you have no class skills whatsoever. There's not things that you pick up from setting specific class skills. Now you'll have pilot skills, so your pilot can be able to handle certain things, such as high gravity maneuvers. You know, if you know, you're going to pull a lot of G's if you move from, you know, Z1 to Z5 extremely quickly. You're going to pull a lot of G's. So, you know, you could have pilot skills where you could run different pilots, but depending on how you want to maneuver. But your mech skills themselves would all be based upon what items you build onto your mech. So you want better firepower, find better guns. You want better movement, get you some legs or some... And instead of having legs, get you some treads, get a roller ball, hover jets, you know, different things for movement. Are you going to be a melee bot? Or are you going to be a ranged bot? You know, or mech? Which one would you... I think that would actually be a lot of fun. And I think the best way to start that off would be, you know, two nations are battling it out, and they're fighting each other, and it kind of introduces you to the mechanics of the game, how your pilot works, you know, how to build your mech and stuff like that. And then in the midst of this great war between two nations, you got alien invaders and they attack. I think it'd be a pretty fun game. It could easily be opened up for expansions. Like, there's a lot of different stuff you could do for it. Set it up where you could travel throughout the solar system, maybe. I think it'd be a fun game. If it's done right. If you don't have some maniacal publisher sitting behind you going, we want it out tomorrow. We know it's going to take 3 years to actually make this, but we want it done tomorrow. Stupidest shit ever. That's why I love that little video of it says, next time somebody asks you to do something that should take 6 months or should take 6 days, and they ask you to have it done in an hour, show them this. And it's got this thing where this guy's drawing Venom. And it's got 10 minutes, 1 minute, and 10 seconds. And you can tell, you know, the 10 minutes he takes his time, actually uses different colors and stuff like that to draw it. And then there's the one where, there's the 1 minute one, and it's still vaguely Venom shaped, but you can tell it. He tried to do as much as he could, but it doesn't look as good as the first one. And then there's the one that's like 10 seconds, and it basically looks like, you know, anyone's 10-second drawing. Just you have a vaguely Venom shaped drawing, and that's it. And I don't think these businessmen publishers understand. I don't think to it. I know they don't understand, because if they actually understood, they wouldn't push people the way they do. That's why, you know, even though I do find some issues with Path of Exile, I don't find any issues with the developer. Because, like the CEO of the company said, I will not make my developers, of Grinding Gear Games, said, I will not make my devs, you know, we're not going to have stupid crunch times where we spend 14-hour days getting ready for the next patch. We're not doing that. Yes, it will take a little longer for some things to get out, but he's not killing his people to do it, and I've got respect for that. There's a lot of devs out there that could learn from that, and they probably never will. They don't care enough. Okay, and Arius's will. You know what? I wonder if I could get this set to attack speed. Okay. That increases my toughness and recovery, but the damage doesn't change. Well, not as a percentage stat anyways. But it does go up some, which is good. What's the max? 7. Let's run this a couple more times, see if I can get it to attack speed by 7%. It doesn't look like it's going to let me. Hey Necroplays, how are you doing this evening? I am doing wonderful myself. Trying to get the effing ring for the other for the Legacy of Nightmare set. The Wailing, I need the Wailing Host, and it does not want to drop for me. Everything but the Wailing Host wants to drop. I guess that's the way it always is when you're actually looking for a piece of gear. Well, that's not bad. No, but it need a jewelry spot. No sense in keeping it. Doing bad. That sucks. Dang it. I see a green and I'm like, oh yay, it's that one. No, it's focus. That sucks that you're doing bad. I hope your evening gets better. Loot Demon, thank you so much for the host. I appreciate it. Okay. This is exactly what I needed. Okay. It doesn't matter if it's the Dauntless or whatever. Because the fact of the matter is, I can take one of these and switch it over to the Wailing Host. Quit your favorite game? Why? Did the devs do something to it, or did you just can't play it no more? Hey, Loot Demon. Now go check Loot Demon out. She's another amazing streamer from the TCN group. Okie dokies, honey. He's getting bullied. What game are you playing, Necro? I need 2 death's breaths. Okay, so I can run out in the world and get those. Easy. Arc. Ah. That sucks, man. I hate that you're getting bullied. I don't agree with that kind of stuff. I don't like bullies. Got over 1,000 hours in it? Why not just make your own server, make your own rules? That's what I'd do. Make your own server, make your own rules. Don't, you know, don't conform to anyone else's BS. See, I can't play multiplayer games. Like, this is as close to multiplayer as I get. This and maybe Destiny. Yeah, you don't need money for a server. Now, unless you're like, unless you're really, really wanting to play with other people. I mean, I can understand that, wanting to actually play with other people. Like, this is as close as I get to multiplayer. Yeah, they're. This and maybe Destiny, but yeah, and I'm sure there's probably plenty of other communities. You know, you could even start your own community. Yeah, I can understand that. Certain games I can completely understand solo wouldn't be as much fun. Like, I can't play Ark personally. Like, I can't get into it. I don't mind the survival aspect and everything. I just can't get into it. Oh. Where's a stupid slasher idiot at? Probably at that upper area. I grew up with another sibling, my brother. And one of the problems that we had was, if you don't play this game with him, you can't play this game at all. And so it threw me off of wanting to play. Have you reported them to have you actually reported them to the Ark people or whatever, or they just ain't doing nothing about it? I've heard they're not very good about. Yeah. If they're following you from server to server, report that. Like, don't even be scared to report it. Oh, blah, blah, blah. No. Don't listen to their bull crap. The only reason why they're telling you is that because they don't want you to report them. But yeah, this is the closest I get to multiplayer. That, and I'll play like Destiny 2 and stuff. Yeah, I've heard Wildcard doesn't really care about that. I mean, look at Atlas. Look what happened with Atlas. They don't care about anything. They took what was supposed to be a DLC and basically tried to sell it as a full game, and it's like, we know better. Bunch of morons. Alright. 12 death's breaths. Okay, so I should have enough now to change this over to the other one. Oh my god. I swear to fucking god, Blizzard. Yeah, I figured as much. You've got to be fucking kidding me. This recipe only works on sets with at least 3 pieces. What kind of fucking troll shit is this? Oh my fucking god. This goddamn game. This is the kind of shit that has been going on with me all freaking weekend. Like ever since the other day I picked the game up again from like, okay. I'll show you my profile here so you can see how many seasons I've played since season 1. I skipped season 9, skipped season 12, and then 14 and 15. So I've only been out like a couple of seasons. I just started this. So I put 47 hours into my Necromancer. So you can see I just started this here a few days ago. So I mean, it's not like I've been playing this all season and have been having this happen, but to get this and then to have this stupid recipe tell me it can only be used on sets of 3 or more items is the most troll thing I could ever think of to happen. This is absolute bullshit. Oh my god. And I mean, okay. Don't get me wrong here. It's not that I don't understand the decision to do that, because well, then just play that. The other thing is, like, okay, we're just so you know, we don't discuss age or anything in the channel because I do have it set to mature. And per Twitch TOS, if anybody says that they're under the age of 18, I do have to ban them. I can't make an exception. So we're not going to say anything about age, but to let you know, for as much as bullies want to run their mouth and do things like because you're trash at it, nah, I don't think it's because you're trash at it. Bullies are looking for a reaction. That's all they're looking for. They're looking for you to sit back, and this is like trolls when it comes to streamers. They're looking for a reaction. They're looking for you to go, man, stop it. Just don't. Turn around, walk off. Yeah, they do. I see what they're doing then. They're specifically targeting you, which is bullshit. They're my guess is they're sitting there waiting for you to log in because they want to be buttheads. I can't stand people like that. You know what? People like that, 9 times out of 10, are the ones who are sitting in their friggin' mama's basement screaming at her about tendies. Can't stand people like that. Go find something to do. Go build you a house or something. Stop freaking sitting here messing with this person because you have nothing better to do. Go find something to do. This is the type of person that needs to be freaking sent to jail or something. They're probably gonna get sent to jail later because they have nothing better to do. Fucking idiots. Those are the type of kids that sat in your high school classroom and Oh my god. They followed you around that much? Yeah, dude, just my suggestion is get you a few friends that, you know, find you somebody who doesn't mind letting you play and is not going to sit there and be stupid about it and play that way. Other than that, they bought art just to bully you? Oh my god. Now see, that's a bunch of BS right there. Get D3 and come play with me. They ain't gonna freaking bother you. I'll get on Arc. I got Arc. I'll get on there. I know how to run scripts too. What are they gonna do? Whine? That's all they're good at. Just don't give these people any dissatisfaction. If they get on there and they start looking for you and stuff and they start messing around with you, just I hate that, man. I can't stand a fucking bully. I mean, bullies. Like, I know how to deal with a troll on Twitch, okay? It's either I'm going to tell you stop being a troll and you're not going to, and then I'm going to ban you. Or, you know, I'm going to ignore you to the point where you find no fun whatsoever. That's Twitch. That's easy to deal with. But for someone to basically go from real life to go through the trouble of buying, like, is this just one person or is this multiple people? Because if this is multiple people, that is some real bullshit. Oh my god, dude. Go join the Marine Corps, dude. They won't bother you no more. What? Red Shirt Friday, man. And dude, trust me, I know about bullying. I was bullied a lot when I was growing up. That's one of the reasons why I joined the Marine Corps, was because I got sick of it. People kept telling me, yo, you can't do that. You can't do that. Well, look what I did. Fuck you guys. I just did it to prove them wrong. And seriously, dude, at 22 years old, these people want to freaking keep... I mean, like, are these kids or are these, like, adults? Because if they're other adults, like, there's things you can do legally to make them quit. They don't realize it because that's why they're doing this. They're acting like they're still 16, 17 years old. If they're over 18, there are things you can do to get them in a world of trouble, and they don't realize that. You can't bully people as an adult like you could when you were a kid. Oh, restraining orders don't do anything half time, especially over the internet. I learned that one a long time ago. But there's other things that can be done. You want to harass me all the time? Okay. Well, I'll take that back. Restraining orders do something, even over the internet. Because if the judge tells them, you can't be around this person. Hello, Marianas. The judge tells them, you can't be within so many feet. You can't do this. You can't do that. And they do it. They go to jail automatically. Do not pass go. Do not collect $100, $200. You go to jail. I may not be a fat fuck, but I'm still fat. Don't worry about it, dude. Trust me. Don't worry about it. They're jealous. Either you're better at the game than them, or they have nothing better to do. That's all it is. You like my pet? Oh, my little spider dude. Yeah. Let's see. That's my pet. I got my little spider guy. I got the cow too. There's my cow. And then I like my I like my enchantress. She's awesome. She turns people into chickens. Yes, the cow. His name, in game, the name of the cow is that which must not be named. So I named mine Bo. As in bovine. I slay me. Either way, no matter what happens, Necro, there you go, man. Get your new cat. I love my kitty cat. He's around here somewhere. I think he's outside the room right now. His name's Luna, and he's a big turd. Well, he's not a turd. He can act like one. During the daytime, he will growl and hiss and spit and meow and scratch and everything else to get away from you because he hates you during the daytime. But then at nighttime, he'll get up in the bed and love on us and rub on us and do the purring, rubbing, lovey thing. It's strange, strange cat. I don't know what's wrong with him. He's out of his mind, I think. Aww. It's always sad when they go over that rainbow bridge. I miss my kitties too. I got a big orange tabby. His name was Crazy. He passed away a few years ago. It's hard. I miss my fur babies. But I think he had cancer, so at least he doesn't have to worry about that anymore. Come on, ring! Now I got another convention of elements. I can send that one to my mage. Can I upgrade? No. Okie dokie, Marianas. Thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate that. Zahoni will be back in a little while. She went to ride to the store with her mama. Yeah, Luke. Zahoni is my wife, Luke Demon. Yeah, that's my wifey. Oh my god. I got kerplooied. I got blown up one time by one of them stupid little exploder orb things like that, and my body went flying towards the screen. It just kind of like floated down in front of the screen. I was like, what the hell? They don't do that much anymore, but still. That was pretty funny when it did that. Storm Wraith. Deaded. Thanosis got deaded. Let's go this way. That song's weird. I have a crap ton. I got 160 something games on Steam, plus a bunch on Epic Store, plus a bunch on Blizzard, Epic Games, GOG. Hey, if you name it, I may have it. And if not, I may even think about buying it. It just depends. But my favorite games to play are roguelikes, horror games. I love horror games. What else? Destiny 2, I'll play it every now and then. I haven't streamed it yet. I've kind of thought about streaming it, but I don't know. I'm not good at PvP. I hate PvP. And from what I've seen, no, I don't have Overwatch. I'm not big on PvP games like that. And yeah, dude, like, don't listen to all the BS that everybody else wants to try to run their mouth about when it comes to the Epic Games launcher. It is not malware. It is not spyware. It's not none of that stuff. I'm an IT expert. I've been playing around on computers and running scripts and all that for close to 20 damn years. Don't listen to half the bullshit coming off of freaking 4chan and Reddit. And yes, they do have a lot of good games that come every couple of weeks. Like right now, they World of Goo, I think, is the one that's out right now. But also not all of them are top notch, because a lot of them are indie games, and I won't say indie games are bad. I just sometimes I can't bring myself to play an indie game. If the game looks like it was a Flash game, aimbot, no, I can't do aimbots. I don't do them. I don't mess with aimbots. I feel like, I guess the best way I can put it when it comes to bots is, to me, they're not like, you know, your old school cheat codes like up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, select, start. Yeah. Yeah, look, Demon, you're right. A lot of people are divided on it. Like, I see a lot of people, you know, oh, fuck Epic. I don't like the way they're doing things. I will say I do not agree at all with the way they keep sniping things from Steam. Like, just here recently, they bought Polynomics, I think is the name of the developer, for Rocket League. Yeah, they bought Rocket League and they put it exclusively on the Epic Store. Well, you know, what kind of BS is this? You're going to buy the game and then you're going to pull it right off of Steam and put it on the Epic Store, and you expect people not to complain about it? Someone hacked you on Epic? Did you have two-factor authentication set up? You got to have two-factor authentication set up on everything nowadays. Like, really, nowadays, if you don't have like two-factor authentication set up, it's almost guaranteed somebody's going to hack you. They shouldn't have been able to hack you then. They had to have gotten your password or phone somewhere. Like, I got two-factor authentication set up on everything. I hadn't had a problem yet. Yeah, that's the other thing, Luke. They're being a little crazy with the marketing, with how they're doing everything right now. It's kind of stupid. And believe me, I know about that being hacked. I got a League of Legends account. I don't play it anymore. I don't find any fun in it. And because believe me, I used to play the shit out of it. I played Kog'Maw. I mained Kog'Maw. Right click to kill. But I had somebody hack my League of Legends account, my high-res account. I finally got it back after like 6 years or something, I think. I had like almost, I have like all the skins and everything for League of Legends now. The high-res basically told the person that hacked my account, sorry that he got his account back, but we're not doing anything about it. He tried to tell on me. How are you going to hack my account and then try to tell on me for getting it back? Stupid. Yeah. I've tried to play Overwatch. I can't get into it. Like, I could probably play some custom games or something. I don't have it, but I could probably play some custom games or something and be fine with it. but I just competitive games just like that's one reason why I stopped playing League of Legends. I can't get into the competitive stuff. Okie dokie loot. Sometimes I wish I could get into the competitive stuff. I almost did on Smite. I play it very rarely, but I play it. Why does this stupid fucking game keep giving me shit I don't want? I know it's the 3rd. They're closing the season down. Dude, that doesn't just sound like a bully. That sounds like somebody got a crush on you or something. My God. That person needs to get a life. Like, seriously. Ain't got nothing better to do? That's just stupid. Ain't nothing better to do than bully somebody. Go find something to do. You need a hobby, man. My God. Dude, I feel for you. They need a hobby. They all need a hobby. They need to go, like, start a bowling team or something. My God, how stupid you gotta be. Oh, we're gonna go bully this dude on Overwatch. You wanna come? Hell's wrong with you? Go find something to do. Seriously. I know what I was gonna do. I was gonna go get on my mage. And buy $100. Man, that's $500. They'll buy $100 of stuff just to bully some. $500 worth of stuff just to bully somebody. Hell wrong with them? You get their heads on straight or something. Would start over on this guy. He can go to level 70. I don't know. They might as well not even come in here and start that crap. They come in here, they're going to get banned straight. And no, I don't care if you're running Tor. Run Tor all you want. It's not going to stop me from banning you over and over and over again until you finally get sick of it. Because I will do it. I'm going to run Tor. I'm a dumbass. Oh, God. That's just... See, if I had... Okay. I played Overwatch beta. And I will watch Overwatch. One of my favorite streamers that I watch when I get the hankering for Overwatch is Huntmaster Orion. He's an amazing player. He's a... Hanzo? Yeah, he's a Hanzo player. He's a nice guy, really nice guy. Oh... Okay. Yeah, well, let's get rid of this yellow. Okie dokie. Yeah, seriously, I don't know how you... How the hell are you gonna go bully some... I don't understand that at all. How are you gonna do that? This is mean. This is stupid. It's just stupid. How you going? Something wrong with you. Upgrade this. I don't want to triumvirate. My God. Give me. This is so annoying. Okay, so I know I can run Torment 1 for the most part. Easy. Yep. It's even easier now with that convention of elements. So I need... How's that green gem? I need the green gem. Can't remember the name of it now. It's on my necro. But it's the one that once you hit rank 25 with it, it makes it to where you're immune to control impairing effects. I'm gonna run this. Yeah, it looks like T1's pretty easy. Like, I'm not having to fight. I'm not having to do any crazy jumping around to try to deal with everything, so. Stupid shield guys. Hate it when they throw that shield up. It's annoying. And if you're wondering why I'm not using one of the signature spells, look at my arcane power. Like, I'm not using any. Like, I'm using some, but it's not using it fast enough for me to worry about it. Then I prefer freaking obliterate over any of the other signature spells. Now, if I was having to worry about mana generation, then I would probably switch over to that, but I'm not having to, so. Now, if I can get the Wailing Host, yeah. If I can get the Wailing Host, then I can go ahead and, you know, switch everything around and start doing that. And by switching characters, I may end up getting the Wailing Host. I don't know. Just have to wait and see. I want that ring, and this game is being ornery and not wanting to give me what I want. I mean, seriously though, what can I expect? This game never gives me what I want, so. Oh god, I'm sitting here being quiet. I didn't... Sitting here just concentrating on my game. Just... Look, the Gnosis, you're supposed to be running your mouth. I don't want to run my mouth. That was easy. Chest armor. Okay. Maybe it'll be from the set I want. And no, it's not. I don't want that set. Thanks a lot, game. Okay, I got Simplicity Strength back. I'm gonna need to like put it away or something because Simplicity Strength is not the one I wanted. Don't want. I can run that one through. I can run that one through the cube and try to get ancient on it. So let's run two. Let's run T2, see how that does. If I fly through this easily enough, I'll bump it up again. It looks like I just might. And I mean, I know I'm not playing a monk or warrior or crusader, so I know I'm going to be a little squishier than them guys. It's Friday night. Okay, that's not energetic enough. That was like slow energy, like, yeah, okay. Man, where's all them bangers they had on here last night? I had a bunch of them. Okay, that's still... Yeah, T2's... Will you quit? My God. Thought I was going to have to call the doctor there for a second. Stop. Stupid succubi, I hate them. Them little orbs end up doing a crap ton of damage for no reason whatsoever. I can't stand it. Well, if he's disemboweled, then how the hell is he fighting me? I thought if you were disemboweled, you'd have a really hard time moving around. Or is that just me? Am I wrong there? Or is that what makes him so tough, is the fact that he's disemboweled and moving around? Somebody doing? Thank you so much for the follow, Necro. I appreciate it. I thought at one time I had something to say when I got no followers, and it just doesn't fit anymore. So at this time, all I can say is thank you. I really appreciate the follow and support. Kind of wish my buddy from last night would come back. I think I scared him away, asking if I was good at this. I didn't mean to scare him away. I just told him I felt it was kind of rude for saying that. I thought we were going to open a dialogue, have a little conversation. Oh well. Oh my god, he needs to get a life. Next time, this is what I want you to tell him the next time he starts bullying you or saying something to you. I want you to say, do you have a crush on me? Because if you don't, you sure act like you do. You act like a freaking 4-year-old schoolboy who has a crush on a little girl. If you ain't got a crush on me, you need to go find somebody and go do something with yourself. This is getting old. You need to tell him that. And if you don't want to tell him that you came up with that, you can tell him I came up with that, and he can come and have a word with me. Bullying somebody for 4 years straight. My God. Did he ever grow up? It sounds to me like he does have a crush on you, and he didn't want to admit it. That's just how I see it. Let me guess, he told you no. I think he was lying. He just hasn't figured out how to bring himself to confess his undying love for you. Invigorating gemstone. I think that's what it is. Yes, the invigorating gemstone. That's the one I need to 25. Because this one, each hit done increases healing received by 1.04% for 5 seconds. So 1%, and it goes up. The 0.0 whatever on the end it goes up by 0.01% every time you level up. So see, it's 0.04 upgrade, 0.06. So it goes up by 0.02. But rank 25 is where it's at. You're immune from controlling impairing effects. Control impairing effects, meaning freezes, all that stuff like that. Dude, he needs to get a life. He has no life. That or his daddy touched him. Ignore me. Firebirds down. I don't want Firebirds down. I don't want any of the Firebird crap. Stop giving me the Firebird crap. It was a good set for a long time. It's not anymore. Stop giving it to me. Ugh. He needs to get a life. Like straight up. Like, go somewhere and get a life. He needs to go somewhere. Let's go up to 3. Let's see how we do on T3. He's got your IP address or something then. If he's following you, automatically knowing who you are, he's probably got your IP or something. Now, there is a way to mask your IP. You have to use a VPN to do it. There are free VPNs out there that actually do a real good job. Especially with something like this. If you were to use a free VPN, he would no longer have any way to get a hold of your IP address. Because seriously, if you made a Smurf account on Overwatch and he started bullying that account, then he's got your IP address. He's probably got your MAC address, which means you need, yeah, you'd need a VPN. He may not have your MAC address. You probably need a VPN. Dude sounds like he really has a crush, though. Like he's just having trouble frickin' admitting his undying love for you. I don't know, maybe for a week try playing it back at him. That's what I did. That's what I did. Only thing I could tell you then is to make sure your Discord stuff is set up to not display what game you're playing, because you can do that. You can set it up to where it doesn't display what game you're playing. That's what I would do. What I would also do is make it extremely awkward for him. If you know who he is, I'd call his mom. And I'd tell his mom, your son, I think your son has a, or dad, whoever. Somebody that he answers to. And I'd tell him, I think your son has a crush on me. He won't leave me alone. And I wouldn't care. He could be 45 years old. I wouldn't care. And then when he goes, well, stop calling my mom. Well, then stop stalking me, you fucking stalker. If he's got a girlfriend, I'd straight up... Oh, you don't know him in real life? I'd find out. I'd find out who he was in real life, and then I'd call his girlfriend and start telling her to leave him alone. He's my boyfriend. I straight up would. I wouldn't even care. Look, when I joined the Marine Corps, something snapped in my brain, and I'm not normal anymore. So if you need some games, I got more games than the Milton Bradley does. So how do you do that? Oh man, you can find anything for anybody if you want to. All you got is look hard enough. Search his name in a search engine. Like, I'll prove it to you right now. Put Thanosis in Google. It's going to bring up all of my freaking accounts. If this guy is the type of person I think he is going to have mentioned somewhere about who he is or what he has been doing on some kind of social media. He's going to share his. He's going to have shared his name somewhere, his gamer name or something somewhere. And if you know his gamer name, you can find out who he is. Once you find out who he is, you can find out who his mama is, or his girlfriend, or whoever for that matter. Now, I'm not telling you to dox somebody. Don't do that. Don't go posting his shit everywhere all over the internet. That's wrong. Don't do that. But get in touch with somebody who... Yeah, dude, like you could do that easily enough. Now, I am not condoning any type of violence towards another person. But what I will do is I will tell the motherfucker, leave me alone. And I will tell his girlfriend, that's my boo. You gonna leave him alone. If you don't leave him alone and you stop talking to my boo, we're gonna have problems. And I'm gonna make him awkward. I'm gonna make him feel as awkward as I can possibly make him feel. You gonna keep bullying me? I'm gonna bully you back. I got more games than Milton Bradley, man. It's kind of legal. You got to check your laws in your area. If it's illegal, don't do it. I'm not condoning anything that's illegal. So if it's illegal, don't do it. I'll be the first to tell you, don't do it. But what is legal... Now, if you own the Minecraft server, here's the thing. What time zone am I in? I'm in Central, or I'm in Eastern. I live in Georgia. I don't care if somebody knows who I am, where I live, because I'll tell you what, right now. I know how to defend myself. Some of these streamers out there, they don't want people to know where they live. Hey, I get that. Sometimes you have some crazy fans. And for the most part, I understand that. You don't want no crazy fan coming to your house trying to talk to you and all that kind of stuff. I get that. But if anybody's sitting there lurking, thinking, yeah, I'm going to show up at this boy's house because I fell in love with him and I like him. You know, don't come to my house. Number one, my wife is crazy. She is insane. She is crazy. She's bipolar. She's crazy. She will probably hurt you if I don't get to you first. Because I have a daughter. And if I feel like my daughter is ever at threat by somebody or something, I will kill it. Now, that is not a threat directed at a particular person, but... Yeah, dude, I don't mind. I got a Discord. Here, hold on. There's my Discord. Come join the lair. We can hang out for a little while. We can talk about some stuff. I don't mind talking to people. Hell, I give you some games to play with him. He ain't gonna come in my Discord, though. I find him in my Discord. I don't know who he is. He's gonna get booted real quick. Tacacho. I thought they said taco. I'm getting hungry. What am I saying getting? I'm always hungry. When I stood up and shook my belly earlier, I was not playing. I'm a fat boy. I'm hungry. I'm always hungry. I'm always eating. Well, except for when I'm playing. Can't eat and play at the same time. Well, I can't eat and do things with my wife at the same time either. Wait. I can not eating food, but I can eat stuff. I'm gonna shut up now. Loot Demon's gonna come back soon and be like, what in the hell is he talking about? Why did I ever follow this boy? Meow. Pick-ick, 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 pick-ick. He's not as strong as my Necro. I had somebody to power level me real quick. Good! Thank you, thank you. I appreciate the clip. That'll be one I can brag about now. And Luke, I have no idea why the alert did not play for you hosting me. I'm supposed to have a host alert, so I don't know why I didn't play. And yes, Necro. I play Necromancer. I'll switch back over to him. Oh no! Who gives a shit? I forgot to turn in the quest. Oh well. Ah, who cares? Yes, my Necro. Oh, damn, that looks nice. Them white gloves with that red triangles. That looks nice. Although I could... Nah. I was gonna say I could, what you call it? I like that. That looks nice. Yeah, right now on my Necro, I am trying to get the freaking Litany, or Legacy of Nightmares. And the stupid thing gives me 2 Litany of Undaunted. And then the stupid game tells me that I can't use the convert set item thing on sets with less than 3 pieces. So, it's just been a whole big fuck you all the way around. Oh well. And every time I try to buy more rings to get the stupid thing, it doesn't want to give me any. I swear this fucking game hates me. Don't own it anymore. Find you a new one. I don't know. That or go outside for a week. Sometimes I can be facetious. Don't listen to me. Oh. Yeah, maybe find you a new one. Find you something... Maybe find you something that you ain't really ever played before. Just get on there and embarrass him. Just get on there and embarrass him. Embarrass the crap out of him. Okay, this is too much. I got like 30 different things on the screen at one time right now. Y'all need to go somewhere. Stinking things. Now see, I've heard a lot of bad things about Atlas. Because apparently they took Atlas and they made... it was originally supposed to be like a DLC or something for Ark. And they took it and tried to turn it into a full-blown $60 game. And that just don't work right. I heard the launch for it was completely abysmal. Like Wildcard just said, we don't care anymore. About Path of Exile, you ever play it? Or do you like ARPGs like Diablo and stuff? Okay, I don't care what anybody says. I'm gonna try Diablo Immortal. Now I will say, the way they handled that at BlizzCon last year, that was an utter mess. They should have known better. They should not have done that. But am I going to try Diablo Immortal? Yes, I'm gonna try it. I've got a phone. Everybody's got phones. But still, the way they handled that was just absolutely horseshit. They should not have done that. Like, I really don't think he was planning on that kind of reception for the fact that they were announcing that game. Did he have better equipment than you did? Because he probably did. Now, that is something I do know Wildcard does take seriously, even if you're not a freaking tuber or streamer, is hacking and cheating. Like, if you can get him to do stuff to admit that he was hacking or cheating, you can get him banned from anything and everything Wildcard. They don't... That is one thing I know for a fact they don't play when it comes to. I mean, people will say, oh, Wildcard don't give a shit, but they do. They don't like hackers. Blizzard will... Oh, your laptop's too trash? Yeah, I know how that is. I'm lucky to have the piece that I have right now, the computer that I have. Because I can promise you, if it was not for the fact that my grandmother bought me this a few years ago, I think it's been about 10 years now. If she hadn't have bought me this when she did, I would not have a computer. Well, I take that back. I would have a computer, but it probably wouldn't be as good as this one is. Okay. So at the time your laptop was trash, okay. And now it's better. Now you got a better laptop. Well, that makes sense. I don't know, man. Maybe grab OBS, or if your laptop has an NVIDIA video card in it, you can use the GeForce Shadowplay. Should be able to if it's one of the newer ones. And record him. Like, record him just being stupid and cheating and hacking and all that, and then send all the video proof to frickin' Wildcard. Like, a lot of times when it comes to that, they won't do something if they have to go in and investigate it. But if you send them all of the yeah, if you send them all of the proof and they don't have to investigate anything, yeah, dude, record him doing this crap. Put him on blast on frickin' YouTube. Like, make an anonymous account on YouTube and put him on blast on YouTube. He wants to be stupid, make him feel stupid. Just don't dox him. That's wrong. I do not condone that. But I want to keep playing this. Satisfactory is another good game. It's not on one of their official servers. Is that the problem? Then move to one of their official servers. And if he comes over there and he starts that crap, you can easily get him booted. Personally, I don't play things that are not on official servers. Except for some Minecraft. I will play a little bit of Minecraft on non-official servers, and that's because they don't really have official servers. But I will play Minecraft, and that's usually because I only play Minecraft on the servers of people who I trust. And if I don't trust them, but personally, man, I'm not going to stop playing a game just because some dickhead thinks it's okay to harass me. I'll find some way around it. Satisfactory is a very good game, and if I was you, I would try to grab it. Like, I'd save a little bit of money from a paycheck or something like that, and I'd grab it. Like, go do some... It's definitely worth... Even though it is early access right now, it is worth the money. They have done an amazing job with this game. Right now, I've been playing the experimental branch. Backed up my saves, of course. I didn't want them screwed up because of the experimental stuff. But they have introduced conveyor lifts, and they are absolutely amazing. The quality of life improvement from conveyor lifts alone is what makes the game worth buying. I mean, those conveyor lifts are awesome. I love those things. Chest armor that I don't need. Go figure. Genesis Alpha 1 is another really good game. If you like roguelikes and shipbuilding and stuff like that, Genesis Alpha 1 is really good. Oh yeah. I played it for a little while. Like right now, if I played it, I'd just be bored in it. That's kind of why I'm playing. That's why I'm playing this. I would straight up just like be bored with Satisfactory. I've played so much of it. I'm a little bit burnt out, so I'm just kind of waiting on the oh, what do you call it? Waiting on the next patch to come out. Now, once the next patch hits mainline and is no longer on the experimental branch, then I'm gonna sit down and like restart a world and play some more Satisfactory. Because I love that game. It's a lot of fun. Like I was really big on oh god, what's it called? Factorio. I've put about 200 hours into Factorio, and I've had a lot of fun with it. But you know, it's there's only so many times you can followed you to Rust. My god. Well, Satisfactory has things set up differently on there, and I wouldn't mind playing Satisfactory with somebody. So, and the other thing is if I set it up on there and he joined the game, I could easily get him kicked off of it. Like I said, I'm an IT expert. I've been playing around with IT going on 20 years now. And that's because a lot of that time I was a kid when I was messing around with some of the stuff. So I know my way around some scripts and different things like that that can keep people from screwing with me. My god. This dude really sounds like he needs a life. Like he has nothing better to do. It's just sad. Like, how are you gonna sit here and freaking do nothing but... My god, this is sad. Like, at this point, dude, I feel like you're doing him a favor by giving him something to do. I mean, I don't mean to sound like... I mean to make it sound like, you know, I'm belittling your problem or anything, but seriously, it's like it sounds like he has nothing better to do. Like, he is just... This is his outlet or something. It's so strange. I just don't understand it at all. Oh, I'm not. I can't play RuneScape anymore. That's one of the reasons why I don't mess around with bots or anything anymore. Like, why I don't condone their use, why I don't why I won't use them personally, is because as a young guy, when hey Zahoni, when RuneScape first come out, oh god, yeah, they've got no life. Being a Harvard dropout is not something to brag about, and the person who thinks it is, they're an idiot. But yeah, I was not very smart when it came to using bots and stuff like that, so I used a farming bot on RuneScape. Now see, here's the thing. I had put over 1,200 hours into RuneScape before ever using that bot. The first hour I used it, I got caught and was banned. And so at that point in time, I realized that by using a bot like that, I just lost over 1,200 hours of progress from my own self being stupid. So RuneScape was a big lesson for me. Now, don't get me wrong, I like the game, and I do think it's an amazing game, but I won't ever start up a new account or play it again. It's just the amount of time I had spent in it kind of hit hard when I lost all of it. So now I have started playing an ESO here recently. I'm enjoying it. I like the Elder Scroll games anyways. Although from what I've read, apparently Elder Scrolls Online isn't canon. Like, okay, if it's not canon, then why the hell was it made? But apparently it was ZeniMax. It was their whole thing. Creatures galore. One. That is my one. That is what my one does. My Army of the Dead. You want to one-shot everything? Yeah. What is this? Why is this open? But no, seriously, you want to one-shot everything? Get Fate's Vow and either wear it or put it in your cube. Have Trag'Oul Scales, so that way you do 3,800% increased damage on life spending abilities. Use Dead Storm, which costs health to use your Army of the Dead, which then also damages enemies for 15,500 times the 3,800 times the 50,000% from unconventional warfare, and yeah, you got a one-shot kill on everything. Give me that ring! Damn it. Oh my god. These are literally guys who have nothing better to do than sit in their mama's basement and go, huh? Okay. I'll take a puzzle ring, even though I don't want it. Anybody else play Seasons and want to join in for a puzzle ring? Zahone, my throat's getting dry. Can I have something to drink, please? Okay, well, nobody wants to join me. Chickens! I love it how my frickin' enchantress turns everything into chickens. I love this place. Shoulders! Focus! Oh, let's see if this focus is better than the one she's currently using. I'm okay. Oh, that's gain access to all skills. I ain't worried about that. Oh. I'm okay with mic stuff. I can try. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Ooh, that's cold. Thank you. I can try to help with the mic. I'm not very good with audio stuff. Makes you sound like a mouse. Huh. Does it make you sound like Mickey? Sorry. Huh. Yeah, if it's actually like raising your voice, then I don't know. But if it's making you sound like really, really quiet, that may be a gain problem. I can check it out. I usually end at 12, so like if you're still up, we can hop in Discord and check it out. Alright, Greed, get your fat ass up. High pitched, okay. Alright, Greed, run into the wall a couple of times. I usually don't get up before 12, so might not have any luck actually getting me up in the morning. But I stream again tomorrow at 8, so if it's like tomorrow evening sometime. Okay, you're dead. You know, I stream every night at 8, or not every night, but Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday on at 8 p.m. to 12. Okie dokie. Shmoosh. Let's see what crap I got. Got another Nagel ring. Can I replace? Nope. Homing pads, Cryptid Ashbringer, Rhyme Heart. Don't need any of that. Don't need this either. Okay, I can reforge. Huh. Let's reforge this, see if I can get it to be an ancient. Ancient? No, not an ancient. Dang it. This game never gives me what I want. Played it on the free weekend. Yeah, I played it on the free weekend myself. I had already been following it ever since it was first announced. Played it on the free weekend and basically begged my wife for the 30 bucks or 40 bucks to buy it. And she said, okay. So I went ahead and got it. I didn't have to beg too hard though. I still got a bunch of VODs I need to get on frickin' YouTube and edit. I can't believe I haven't done that yet. I'm so lazy. Editing's hard work though. That and then because a lot of the stuff has ended up being a lot of it's ended up being muted because of YouTube's stupid copyright crap. Doritos? I don't want no Doritos. Roaches everywhere. It's like the house I lived in when I was a kid. My God. Don't get me wrong here. We did not live in a dirty house when I was a kid. It's just, if you know anything about Mississippi and the big wood roaches, not the little German cockroaches that like freaking overtake your house, but the big giant wood roaches that are like that big. Yeah. Those were what were in our house. And it basically took every single person on our block bombing their house on the exact same day. So that was like 8 different families having to bomb their houses on the same day. And no, not like firebomb, but they would have, the roaches would have deserved it, but no. The gas bombs that you use to get rid of roaches. 6 different families had to do that on the same day for us to get rid of it. And they didn't actually leave. They went to an apartment complex that was like across the street from our block. Those things were resilient. Luckily, the Terminix guys at the time knew what was probably going to happen, and so they set up bait and all that kind of stuff to draw them into that house, so that way they could basically kill all of them from that house. I didn't find out about this until I was like in my teenage years. All I knew is that one day I got up, I went to school, and when school was out for the day, instead of going home, we went to my grandmother's house. Then we had to stay at my grandmother's house all weekend. I thought we were just going on a little vacation. My parents tell me later on, or my dad did, my mom passed away when I was 11. Later on, when I was a teenager, my dad told me the real reason why we went to my grandmother's that weekend is so they could destroy the roaches in the house without also killing us. I debated on what to play tonight. I was not sure at all. It's almost time for my break. This stupid thing ran me up and oh my god. Run me up into a dead end. 2 dead ends. Okay. There's something wrong with me. I think I'm part blind. And the prescription on my glasses isn't that bad. Well, you can see they're not really, thick glasses, so. Maybe. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot installed right now because my computer, I've got to, I had a lot of stuff installed on my computer and it started slowing to a crawl, and so I had to uninstall a lot of stuff. So I've got to find that happy medium right now, so I don't have a lot of what I really want to play installed. Although I was thinking, because Borderlands 3 is coming out soon, I might go through Borderlands 1. I got the first Borderlands. I've got the remaster for it. I don't know. I might play some Satisfactory. Depends on what I feel like doing. A ring. Please God, let this be that ring. Could you not just give me what the fuck I wanted? Yeah, I think I'm gonna play something else. Don't need you, and don't need you, and definitely don't need you. Stupid thing. Oh my god. I will tell you right now, I would not. No, I would not spend that kind of money on a game just to no life freaking screw with somebody. No. Just no. That's stupid. He needs his brain examined. I don't know. Either way, I will be right back. I'm going to take me a little break, get up, stretch, go to the bathroom, do all those things like that that you do when you're on break. I'll be right back, guys.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky.
Hell. Nah. I don't go looking for trouble. Let's see. Could play some Warframe. Oh, it's been a while since I played that. I'm pretty damn rusty. Destiny 2 just about has me bored out of my mind right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with D3. I don't feel like doing all the changing all this stuff up. Although I do feel like actually having a little bit of fun, and instead of farming for stuff, going and just murdering things. So I think I'm gonna switch over to my monk for a little bit. He's non-seasoned, but I don't care. Why does that say normal? Gotta fix that. Oh, let's see. Now I know I need... Okay, so I need to go here to West March. And yes, you saw correctly, I'm sitting here on T13. That's why I switch over to this character every now and then, though. It's because I can. Yay. But now you can kind of see why they had to introduce Torments 14, 15, and 16, because Torment 13 is too easy now, depending on how you build your characters. And see, this is why I said I should have went with a monk, because then at least I could have used him to help farm a lot of the more I could have gotten him to the point where I could easily farm T13 content, which increases your magic find by a ridiculous amount. So then you're constantly getting set pieces and different things like that to drop. So I mean, if I had somebody to power level me, I'd do that tonight. But I don't really have anybody on who can power level me right now. Picked up some kind of green. I wish I'd found a red. Yep, that's not hard at all. He's texting me. Zahoni, why are you sending me weirdo attachments? You're sending me weird stuff. Nice, dude. Okay, let me watch this weirdo stuff that Zahani sent me. Oh my god. Oh god. Okay, hold on, hold on. I gotta pull this one up.
What the f is that? What the f is that
Okay. Let me see here. No, that's not what I want. Yeah, I think the internet just crashed. That's why it did that. Let's see here. Yeah. Just wait. It's not wanting to show anything. Why not? What is wrong with this thing? Oh my god. Seriously. No, I think what happened was something happened with my freaking... I'm not going to be able to play this video because for some reason OBS doesn't want to let me capture the freaking window down here. It's going to let me capture it because it's going to stop being stupid is what it's going to do. There.
What the is that? What the is that? A cat? Hey, don't look at me like that. That's a weird looking cat. Ma! Yo, there's a stray cat outside. I don't want it starting a fight with Lucy. Lucy, it's okay. It's okay, Lucy. Don't worry about it. Ma! Ma, there's a weird stray cat outside. It looks like Grandma, the thing. Hey, get the out of here. I don't even know if that's a cat. Blink, mother. Hey, no.
Oh my god. I love it. That's why I didn't want to put my mic up to the phone up to the camera. I love it. I love it. Stupid ass cat. Stupid cat. Oh my god. Yeah, I've seen that next one before. Silly cat. Oh my god. Don't need you. What's this? Don't need that. Oh, the link to the ugly cat thing. Yeah, I should be able to post a link to that. There you go. Ugly cat. My god. It's been a while since I've seen that. I think that dude actually owns... I think that dude actually owns that cat, is the thing. I think he's making fun of his own cat. See, I'm at T70 on here, almost 73. I really like to get a lot of primal stuff for this, but I ain't got no primals yet. See, my mage stuff had the Veers and Talrasha set for my mage. My god, I forgot I had that many in there. I'm gonna have to spend the next 2 weeks between this or the 2 weeks after the 12th. I'm gonna have to spend that time between the two seasons and like use up all these darn gems. I don't need this damn many. What is going on here? Okay, you gonna do that? We'll skip song then. Okay, let's see. Can I beat 37? Okie dokie, no problem, bro. Let me know who wins or who the top player is or something like that so I can check them out later. I think that's a little too tough for me. What? So there was one player near me. What is that supposed to mean? That was strange. Still got her for challenge rift. Oh, okay, you logged in. Okay. You know, Zahoni, if you really wanted to buy, Diablo 3, you probably could. I think I'm just gonna stay on 6. And if you logged in, you're not on my friends list. Why are you not on my friends list? It's weird. Let's see, 3 and 5. Dude, what? Are you playing the demo or something? Are you playing the freaking demo? Okay. That's right, we got you the demo. Got you access to the demo. Because you didn't know at the time if you really wanted to play it or not. Well, you ought to get on here and play with me. Well, first you gotta send me a friend request, because if you don't send me a friend request, we can't play together. I don't think we can play together with you being on demo right now anyways, so I think we have to, like, let you... I think you actually have to get the game before we can play together. And you don't have to get the Necromancer pack if you don't want to. I mean, if it's... Necromancer's not required right now. Unless you just really, really want to play him. Yay, I got a friend request! Ding. Yay! Stupid wrist. Do you want me to power level you? Because if you do, I can. I mean, it doesn't matter what character you want. Probably don't want me to right now, though, considering I think this is your first character. And I know you're about like me, you want to learn, you like to learn everything first. You'll get used to everything real quick. Yay for Iron Rose! Really? At least the Iron Rose dropped for me. Finally. I might be ending a little early tonight anyways. That's... It's just Zahoni's wanting to spend some time together, and sometimes me and her don't get a lot of time to spend with each other, so. I'm sure any of you could understand that. Except for Gravy Time. Gravy Time's always jealous and always wants me to be like right there watching his stream or playing with him. He's so mean. Okay, Gravy's not here. Never mind then. I thought Gravy was here. Oh well. Yes, you will all die. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how things go over the next few minutes. Ah! A blood thief. Yay! Hey! Ooh! The blood thief opened a portal. Nice. Yay. Oh, Zahoni got the 20th anniversary thing for logging in. That's right, if you log in right now on Diablo, you get the StarCraft 20th anniversary achievement, which will then unlock Dominion's Revenge pet. And the Dominion's Revenge pet is this guy. Right here. That's the Dominion's Revenge pet. So it looks like one of the Star Cruisers or whatever from StarCraft. One of the cruiser things. This is cool. I didn't expect to get in here. That's kind of cool, and at the same time, it's kind of like, because you weren't expecting it. No. Ew. Oh my god. Smash, 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 smash. Oh, it brought me back here. Oh well. Probably need to get back over here and pick up the rest of the bloodstones too, because I don't think I got all of them. Nope, I sure didn't. It's so upbeat and happy. Ooh, that's a lot of dudes. Alright, let's kill Tubby Tubby here. Well, he's not as tubby as Gom, so. But he's big. Not very hard. Now, the one thing I will say about Grim Dawn, even though you do kind of have to play Loot Tetris with it, there is a like organization button you can press, and it like moves everything up, moves everything around. So like if you're not able to pick something up, you could press that button a couple of times, see if it moves things around in such a way to where you can then pick it up. Will you die already? My God. Stupid shell. Vancouver Titans 12-0. That's not bad. They did pretty good. They got a solid team this year, I guess. So like I said, I was thinking about getting into competitive gaming. For a while there, I was actually thinking about getting into Smite. I'm pretty decent at it. But I don't have anybody to play it with. Now, Overwatch, I could maybe get into Overwatch if I had other people to play with. Just don't ask me to play a stinking battle royale. I cannot stand those games. Like, I'm not going to fault somebody for them liking it, and I will watch other people play battle royale sometimes. Actually, Rybread is a very good royale player. I cannot remember the name of the one that he plays. Fantasy Royale or something like, I can't remember the name of it. It's the one where you're like high fantasy characters and stuff. You get character turns into a chicken at the end of the. If you get killed, your character turns into a chicken, and then if you survive, you come back. If you don't, of course, you lose. He plays that. He's very good at it. I enjoy watching him play. Grandpa Gaming, of course. I love the old man playing some Apex. But to play them myself, I've tried. And I mean, I've tried just about every last one of them. PUBG, Ring of Elysium, Fortnite, Apex. I just can't get into them. Although I find it kind of funny. Over 1,600 Fortnite players were banned or disciplined from playing Fortnite by Epic simply because of the fact they were region jumping, so they could take part in multiple tournaments. How stupid is that? Personally, I just don't understand it. But whatever. I don't understand cheaters. I mean, it's one thing to be playing a single player game and use a few cheat codes or something like that. Like, okay, StarCraft. Not StarCraft 2, but StarCraft. You had power overwhelming and all the different little things you could use to make the game easier and play through it. You know, that's one thing. You're playing by yourself. You're not playing against other people. But when you go into a match with the specific intent of playing against another human being, and yet you're going to use cheat measures such as aimbots and things like that, I can't wrap my head around it. I mean, don't misunderstand me. I understand that, you know, some people get a sort of thrill from it and are like, hey, yeah, I beat you. Well, yeah, okay. You beat me, but you didn't really. Because you relied on an outside program or some codes or something like that to beat me. I mean, if you beat me using frickin'... Oh. Crap. What's his name? From GoldenEye 007. The little short guy. You beat me using him? Okay. You know, yeah, it's a little dinky that he's so short and it's hard to hit him, but he's a part of the game. Okay. If we're playing Dead by Daylight and you're the killer and, you know, you beat me by tunneling me and not letting me or you beat me by tunneling me and not letting me actually like get pulled off the hook and you stay there until I finally die. Okay, you know, Me personally, I don't give a crap about that because that's a part of the game. You weren't cheating. To me, cheating would be if I get off the hook and you're immediately standing next to me from the other side of the map. That's cheating. Two ham. What is 2 ham? 2 a.m.? Not much. Zahoni got on. She's playing for a little while. Although I don't know if she's gonna, like, actually buy the game or not. She's playing the demo right now. So who was the on So who was the playmaker for Vancouver? Like who had the best plays? The VIP, I guess I should say. Bumper? Yeah, dude knows what he's doing. Or is that a chick? I can't remember. I'm so out of it right now. I've not watched a whole lot. I mean, I know who Vancouver is. I just haven't. It's been a while. Not familiar with the name. But if I'm not mistaken, Bumper is one of the best players. It is the best player on their team. Reinhardt wins. Yeah, you're right. It's a dude. Like I said, if I'm not mistaken, he's the best player on their team. No! Necro's leaving again. That's enough of that. Enter the perilous cave. Well, it won't be very perilous once I get done with it. Since they want me to clean it out, apparently. There's maggots everywhere. Yuck. Massacre. Yep, mongoose. Mongoose boots aren't too bad. Especially when you're starting out and don't have a legendary yet. What? Stupid exploding maggots. Nope. Yeah, I don't think you'll get bullied. We'll see you later, man. You have a good night. All right, Necro. And remember, if you do get bullied, so you can report them. If you do get bullied, just throw it right back at them. Make them as uncomfortable as you can possibly make them. Own it. Godspeed, friend. Is 10:50. I think I may call it a little early tonight. Spend some time with Zahoni before she's got to go to bed and everything. It's a Friday night anyways, so yeah. Let me pause this real quick. I think we're gonna call it for tonight. I have had fun hanging out with everybody tonight. Thank you so much, Necro. Thank you again, Necro, for the follow. Oh. Thanks again, everybody else, for hanging out and joining me with some Diablo 3 tonight. Let's see. Got another vet that I enjoy watching. He is right now currently playing War Thunder. Oh, hey, he's actually pretty good at it. He's cool, dude. Name's Vash. We're gonna go raid him and check him out. Show him some love once we all get over there. For now, again, I do want to thank everybody for hanging out and chilling with me tonight. Appreciate your faces. And I do hope everyone has a beautiful rest of their Friday evening and a beautiful Saturday. See you later, everybody.